Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CSTV. I'm your host Kathleen Igaltoto, Madam CS, and this is The Striker. Stay tuned and have a true intro. The Striker today, we are going to look at actually Kenya's top stories. Number one, regarding Gachagua with Clovis Marara and Wamshomba have registered a political party. That is the Democratic People's Party, the DPP. Its symbol is a mountain. Its slogan Mlima Ikombele, and the colors are light blue and some white and some brown. So that is the first actually stalls that we have today, and this one is coming at the right time, you understand, after the cabinet reshuffle. So what next? The second actually story is that there is a possible coalition between Kalonzo and Rigathi Gachagua. And finally, we are also going to look at what after the reshuffle of the cabinet, what do Kenyans have to say, and has Ruto actually managed to tame Gachagua and claim back the mountain? You understand? However, before we dive into these stories, actually, if you are new to this channel, welcome home, karibu nyumbani. Kindly remember to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Turn on the notification bell so that the next time we are actually uploading a video, YouTube will automatically notify you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, comment on our videos, and more importantly, tell us on the next theme that you want us actually to analyze. And this is to tell you right now, you have an opportunity to be part of the CSTV community by being a member, sending your thanks, your thank you gifts, and and sending the super quotes. So you can hit on the link below, you can be able to see it, and thank you so much in advance for your support, because it keeps the channel going actually. Now allow me to dive in. They say that in politics the only constant thing is petroleum, and after the cabinet reshuffle, Wakenya tumeti. We never even thought actually that Uhuru can work with Ruto. But when interest is interest, when it's all about them, they can put all the differences aside, and you know what? They can always work together. So after Ruto feasted Uhuru at Inchaweri, the next thing we saw is the introduction of Uhuru's allies, that is Rick Nyanchui, Kabogo, and Mtai Kawe, to the government. The broad-based government. Now it is even big. Now, literally, we have people from ODM, we have people from Jubilee. The only party that's actually suffering is Wiper and the likes of Eugene Wamaru. And one actually could wonder, as I did a video yesterday, why Ruto and Uhuru went ahead to do that. As for the side of Ruto, actually, he's aiming at taming Rigathi Gachagua. You understand? He wants to tame Rigathi Gachagua in the mountain, because Mtaka away from Nyeri, Ri from Nakuru, and Kabogo from Kiambu. Ruto is so sure that he has tried to bring the people together towards his side and kill the notion of petroleum, etc. But this cabinet reshuffle has also its own setbacks. You understand? Number one of the greatest mistakes that people actually thought Rigathi did was to accept to be somebody's deputy president when he himself never had actually his own political party. Now, news reaching my desk is that Rigathi Gachagua has registered a political party, and this political party is with he has registered it together with Cleophas Marara and Wamshomba. It is called the Democratic People's Party. The symbol is that of the mountain. That is a Mulima, Mount Kenya actually. The slogan is Mulima Ikombele, and the colors are light blue, white, and some brown. So if actually the information is true that the mountain that Rigathi Gachagua has actually managed to register a political party, then it tells you Rigathi Gachagua is unstoppable. Maybe they were waiting at a point, even those people who were supporting Rigathi Gachagua. The question could be, we are supporting you. If we are just away today, which political party will we run with? But now, right now, with Rigathi Gachagua having his own political party, and which is waiting to be ratified, I think, after 7 if not 14 days by the Register of Political Parties, then all those who support Rigathi Gachagua are not going to be afraid. Of course, the likes of Mushomba are likely to get some setbacks from UDA now that they are elected members with UDA, but you know, it's not going to last for long, because in any case, how many years until 2022? Literally around 1.5 years, because around 2026 the campaign could have taken its toll seriously, and therefore these people have a home to run to, that is the Rigathi Gachagua's political party. And as to whether Rigathi Gachagua is going to be a leader of that particular party, I don't think that the constitution stops us actually from being a member of a political party or a leader of a political party simply because you have been impeached. But worst case scenario, it's important again we remember that we are waiting for the court's verdict on the 25th of January with regard to whether Rigathi Gachagua can even run for an office or the impeachment is stamped forever. You understand? So from where I stand, it is a plus for Rigathi Gachagua that he has made a political party. Again, the cabinet reshuffle actually is working in favor of Rigathi Gachagua. Ask me why. You know, people had faith in Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And these people were like, now, whenever Uhuru Muigai is going to tell us, we will follow, because number one, it's not part of the broad-based government. And number two, in 2022, he had told us Ruto is bad. And actually, we have seen Ruto is a betrayer. He has impeached Rigathi Gachagua, his own deputy president, whom we told us that he will never allow him to be treated the way he was treated. You understand? But now the same Uhuru has handshook with Ruto. At the same time, after the handshake, we see Uhuru's friends and political allies now in the government. So already, the little trust that Kenyans had with Uhuru has reduced, imeisha. Like, Kenyans will no longer trust Uhuru, they will not trust Raila, they will not trust Ruto. So Ruto, Raila, Uhuru in the same WhatsApp group. So who is remaining actually in the mountain who can give people direction? Is it not Rigathi Gachagua, the truthful man? And you know what, Rigathi normally says that the reason as to why he was impeached, it's because he was always fighting for the rights of the Kenyans. You know, talk about usiguze murima. So the people of the mountain will embrace of their own. After all, you are the only person who was fighting for us. Number two, he's been talking about the underneath their SHA, and he has told even Kenyans that SHA has nothing to do with improving NHIF, but it has to do with the, I don't know, the 10 billion that actually is supposed to be used. Somebody wants to eat the money. You understand? So the cabinet reshuffle has worked in favor of Rigathi Gachagua. If somebody thinks that Rigathi Gachagua has lost in this reshuffle, I think that person is very wrong. Extremely wrong. Because now, actually, Kenyans have come to realize that Ruto, Raila, and Uhuru are just people of the same WhatsApp group. They are dynasties, and they are regrouping towards Ruto's re-election in 2027. And remember, Moses Kuria did speak about the coming back of the PPI. Now you see, PPI is going to be brought back because you see it is a broad-based government, and they need to expand the executive for all of them to fit in. So that's my point number 2. My point number 3 is actually when you look at this cabinet reshuffle, and also you look at the Kenyan situation and how Kenyans have reacted to it, Kenyans are not even happy. You understand? Kenyans are like, this is the same thing. You keep on changing the cabinet, but you don't change your performance. You understand? And actually now Kenyans are seeing, we people, we have been betrayed, we people, we are being sold each and every day. And number 3, when you look at that particular, number 4, when you look at that particular reshuffle, you will see somebody like Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, like the people were in Azimio, apart from Baba, nobody else has benefited actually from that broad-based government. And now this is an opportunity actually to take me to the story that I was talking about. When he was at Makueni, Rigathi Gachagua told us that there's a probability of him working with Kalonzo Musyoka. Actually, he was calling for Gema unity. You know, for a long time, Kambas have been fighting their own and the mountain their own side. But now, Rigathi Gachagua wants to bring them together. And from where I stand, actually, he's likely to succeed to bring them together because the only person now is remaining is Kalonzo Musyoka is the only person who has not entered the broad-based government, Eugene Wamalwa, Martha Karua, etc. And I don't know actually why Matiang'i was not given any slot in these particular reshuffles. And assuming that actually Matiang'i will not be put anywhere, then it tells us one thing. The ideal ticket to send Ruto home is becoming better and better. Ask me one. If Gachagua combines efforts with Kalonzo Musyoka and supports Kalonzo Musyoka for presidency, now that is an impeached person, maybe he can tell the mountain, let's support Kalonzo Musyoka, and then we give the deputy to the western side, that is Matiang'i, and then us, we will negotiate the positions we want later. You know, we will negotiate the positions we want. Maybe they will get interior, they will get the speaker, you know, all those things. So if right now Kalonzo, Matiang'i, Rigathi, the likes of Natembeya, Eugene Wamalwa come together, and they also get the support of the likes of Kebaso, because now even people feel more betrayed. You understand? The narrative that Kebaso has been saying actually is now becoming a reality. That is a very serious ticket. A ticket that if Kenyans actually put tribalism aside, like one of our own is not there, actually, and you know this has not been tested, etc., actually will send Ruto home. Because I don't think Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will have the nerves and the effrontery to come back and tell the mountain, you know, now it is time to support Ruto. Even if we told them, actually, I don't think that they would even trust him, because they could have known actually it was all about personal interests. And you know, Raila at the same time also will not come and tell us now support Ruto, because you know, there are so many things they have been telling us about Ruto, and all of a sudden they are working with him. In any worst case scenario, I'm seeing a situation whereby Raila will not work with Ruto in 2027. From where I stand, I just feel like Baba is likely to fire again, you know, or to support somebody else. Because, you know, the three people together, the Kenyans are calling them the three silos together. They cannot win anybody's trust. They cannot win the trust of Kenyans. If we were to go for free and fair elections, I just feel they will not win the trust of Kenyans. The reshuffle has elevated Rigathi Gachagua and Kalonzo Musyoka and the likes of Matiang'i, and it is high time now they came together and formed that coalition, a coalition that I feel can actually shake the Ruto's camp. Those are my opinions. What are your opinions? Comment on the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Kindly remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment on the video. And more importantly, remember to tune in and tap in as part of the CSTV's community. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.